Welcome to 3D comparison. I have the following case study. As you can see over here, if I'm going to go within Tripo for the information, we have the reference. This is for a bronze bust, and we have the front, left, and right view. Now, take a look over here. These are not the exact perfect orientation. So you see over here that Tripo, this is okay for a front image, as you can see it, but this one actually isn't for Tripo for left, and this for right. Why? Let's take a look over here at the output. And we see that the output will look like this. Now, I try to do this multiple times, and we see over here another input. This is slightly different, but still completely off. So over here from front, it looks good, but take a look at the same problem over here. So this is one of the main problems when you're using Tripo. I had some good, let's say, case studies where I didn't add exactly left and right view, and the output was really good. So if you recall the Chinese statue, I'm just gonna scroll over here to find it. That was actually really impressive. Take a look at this one. And we see over here that this was added as front, this as back, and this was the output. I was really impressed by this. But now I see that it actually doesn't really work. Now, I'm really curious if it will work a little bit better if I'm just gonna add those differently. Those orientations, I'm really curious if it's a little bit better like this. So I'm gonna hit process. Now, while this is being loaded, I'm just gonna swap over here to Hyper3D. And we see over here using the same references. So this is that left image, this will be the right, this will be the front. We see that Hyper3D automatically aligned this. I didn't have to specify, and this will be the output. So we see over here, this is pretty good, even over here for the hairstyle. So again, I'm really impressed by the fact that Hyper3D Rodin will manage to put those within the correct orientation. I can go ahead and I can specify that this will be, for example, in this case will be front right. We see the orientation on that example. This will be front left. So I'm just gonna go over here. And this will actually be directly front. So let's just hit redo and see if I will define those, if the output will be better. Again, this is pretty good. Take a look at the reference, at the output. We see over here the mustache, and the other details are pretty well defined. Now, while this still will swap over here, and let's see if Tripo will do this better. And as we can already see within the preview, this will be a lot better. So we see over here the profile for the hair, we see the profile for the mustache. So this is really important. If you are using Tripo, keep in mind that it's not always mandatory to use exactly front, back, and left and right, like I showcased within this Chinese statue. You can actually get some good results like this. I'm just gonna wait for the final output, but I can already see the details over here. This will be the ear, this will be the hair, this will be the face. The output should be more than decent over here. I'm still gonna wait and see exactly how Tripo will output this. As you can see, this is still currently being generated, but again, there are some problems if you are not using those images correctly. And I did those testing, I was quite disappointed with the output of Tripo, but as you can see over here, if you're gonna swap those, and within the front, I just added a front left or a front right view, and within the back, you're gonna add the other direction, the output should be decent. We see over here that the model is still currently being processed. It does take a little bit more time than expected, to be honest. But yeah, I'm really curious what is this point cloud over here, because over here we see the profile of the face, but let's hope that that will be the section with the bust hair over here. Most likely it will be. We see over here that this is close to finish. As you can see over here, I'm currently on the following account, so I still have 4,600 credits over here, and this will be the output. And as you can see, the output is really okay, so it's actually not that good. It just added another face over here. From the front, initially I thought that this will be really good. It's not that good compared to the one within Rodin over here from the front, but still it's pretty good and decent. But we have the following problem over here. So you see over here that Tripo still struggles with this kind of images. While over here within Rodin, we're gonna see that now this is the mesh where I align those, and this will be the output. Pretty similar to the automatic alignment. And this is why I consider Hyper3D Rodin auto alignment to be one of the best within Generative 3D. So let me know in the comment section, what is your opinion regarding this? Do you think that I should do some different changes within Tripo when I add those kind of images? Or does Tripo only work good with good reference like front, left, and right? Because I made that case study with the Chinese horseman and I was really impressed by the output, but it looks to be that that is not always the case. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this kind of content. You're gonna find a similar video over here on the left. If you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're gonna find the button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.